here we are again. Oi. Oi. Oh, I'm hearing a dog.
Hello.
Finally being at home. Instead of roaming all over the place. Being in my way and all that good stuff. That felt wrong. I have to go through the gates and over the gates. There we go. Right. What were we doing? We had... we'd finished mowing, I believe. Had we not? We'd finished mowing this one, but we hadn't... Yeah, we have all the little, I say. We have all of the grass. It's been turned, so we have hay. Which means... Let's just do that. And that means we need to windrow. We need to windrow, and then we need to bale it. So we'll start with the... start using the smaller one, because I do believe we might need to use the big one for baling. I think... Let's see, which one was that? That was... Was it you? 100. No, we don't have to use the big one. That's good, because that means we can use that for other things at the same time. Smooth pickup. What I'm thinking of doing is I'm thinking of having an AI worker spread slurry over the grass field while we're... Oh, right, I parked it over here. I parked it over here because I'm smart like that. Oh, oops. Great start. It's been, what, 2 minutes or something? I've already crashed into a building. The building came out of nowhere. Yeah, I'm thinking of having an AI worker spread slurry all over the all over the grass field that we thank you that we mowed last time. Hang on. The first thing I wanted to do, though, I wanted to go around and scout that one out. So we'll do that. Return the scout, put that one back where it belongs, and then we'll see what the soil samples say we need to do. It seems its pH value is bad. That means lime, and well, I don't have a lime spreader yet. And since I don't have a lime spreader yet, I'll need to get one. Oh no, stop it. Dang it. Dang it. That's not what I intended to do, but oh well. It should be fine, hopefully. I don't think I broke anything, at least. Yeah, we will have a little bit of a look. I did try and find out what the area restricted means. The thing we encountered when trying to build. And apparently it's a bug, which is wonderful. The way to get around that is to... I mean, according to posts that I found about others having the same or similar issues, is to either go over it with a tool that makes a field. I think they mentioned a specific tool, so I just need to find that and see exactly what that is. I think it might be a mulcher, and it's either that or basically put down a building where you can and then remove it, and that kind of extends the unrestricted area, and then you keep doing that until you can build where you actually want to, which is a little bit annoying. So I think I'm gonna we're gonna see if we can use the make field trick or whatever that was, and if we can't, I will be very sad. Let's have some music then. Can barely hear it. I guess that's the downside of having nice and calm music. Can't hear it really. Oh, that tiny little bit of non-coverage is going to be very annoying. So we're gonna go ahead and do something like that. That should be good enough. All because I put the first one in a strange spot, or I took that sample at a strange spot. And we're missing a tiny little bit. So we're going to go backwards and make sure we have that covered as well, because if I don't, it will annoy me. It will annoy me, and I can't have that. Are we done? Good. Send them. Yes. Get sent. Right. Now that we've done that, we'll have the samples come back. And then once we know exactly what the issue is, we'll probably do whatever I want anyways, which is spread slurry on it. Because I don't know what to do really, and I don't know what that does. So we may as well do whatever seems fun. And I can't lie, just spraying poo everywhere is kind of funny. But we won't do that ourselves. We will ask an AI worker to do that, so I don't have to. So what I'll do is I'll go over and fetch that. There we go. We've gotten the soil samples. Nice. Right, there we go. And then we'll check the map. Oh. Yeah, there's no nitrogen, and the pH value is kind of bad. So what we'll do is we'll go over and well, get the AI worker to spread the poo. Oh, dang it. I'll have to go around. We'll do a little turn. We'll do a little turn, because that was easier. Naturally. Alright, I forgot. I'm just going to put the... We'll do that first, since we are already passing it anyways. I don't want it just sitting out here for no reason. Yeah, that didn't quite work. Right. Okay. Almost. Not quite. There we go. Pretty perfect. Pretty perfect. Is either perfect or it's not? Pretty decent, let's go with that. Not too shabby. Okay, let's see. Let's see then. Well, we should check the... I should check the score and try and remember what it was. I think it was 62. I think it was 62, and then we'll see what their nitrogen rate is when we well, when the AI worker is done. Sort of up down, skip lines, do not, and go. Go. Have fun. Do not spray me though. That will not be fun. Right. No. Okay, I can run from here. Right. And while they do that, we'll do the windrowing. Mostly because, well, windrowing is fine to do. It just makes things neat, right? Spreading slurry, I would have to go and buy slurry a few times. The AI worker will do it automatically, like buy more. So when the AI worker is done, there will be the exact same amount of slurry in the tank as when they started, which is quite convenient, because I really wouldn't want to go and refill that every single time the AI worker ran out. That would be annoying. It's enough when you have them like harvest, because they cannot actually go anywhere and empty it. So what they do instead is they wait for you to come with a trailer and take care of it for them, which is a little bit annoying, but see, let's do that. We'll start by going around the edge and try and get all of the stuff that we have left outside, because there is a little bit, like right here. I think we have more actually. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and borrow some of the hedge. Yeah, see, there's more. Then we'll do that again, because now we have moved it slightly closer. Then once we've done that, we can start actually gathering the grass where we want it, on the field. It's a little bit left there, but we can probably pick that one up later. We'll go around the corner, or around the edge first, just to make sure as well as we can that we don't miss anything. Because if there's anything we need a lot of, it's hay. It's the one thing we have actually been running out of. And we need it both for the cows and for the sheep. So can we grab that? We can just about, I think. I think we got all of the grass on the edge. We didn't grab all of that though, so we'll do a little bit of a do-over, but slightly better maneuvering. There we go. That should maybe work. There we go. There we go. Yeah, hopefully this will be a good amount of hay, because we do need quite a lot. Oh, right. What we could do is we could grab one of the... we could now buy a bale trailer proper, or bale transport, is that what they're called? That picks them up so I don't have to do it myself. Might do that actually, because that makes my life way easier, and I am nothing if not lazy. I think I can afford one at least. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Now let's steering assist. Why would I would start with the headlands? Really? Okay, interesting. Then we'll head over to this corner to start with, and then we'll start along that long side. There we go. And while we're doing that, let's go have a peek at the bale transport. This one, I think it is. I would like. Yes. So let's buy that one. Yes. We have so many things we don't actually need, but they are slightly convenient. Fuel costs. Oh, right. I think the AI worker refuels as well. Let's see, when we get over to that long side as well, we'll hop into build mode and have a peek at how the AI worker is doing over by the other field, for getting some good poo spreadage, because that is the most important thing after all, the spreadage of poo. Is that the thing we've done most so far, just spreading poo? We've done it on this field, on the field over there, on that field, and now we're doing it on the fourth field we have. We don't have any more fields. It's just poo. Alright. Oh, that's very convenient. Okay, let's go. Let's see how they're doing. Oh yeah, there's poo. That's an interesting way of doing things, I guess. I mean, as long as the poo goes everywhere, that's the important part. Let's see if we can see. Oh. Ah, there's a slightly, like there's silty clay, most of it, and then there's a little bit that is actually half decent. It hasn't updated with the nitrogen, so it might be that the AI worker has to finish. Maybe. I don't actually know. Someone who probably was good at these things probably would have gone and checked that. Doing a little bit of research, as I've heard people sometimes do. I have been told that's a good idea. So naturally I have not done that. I looked up a bug, but otherwise, nope, I've not done anything. So I've not checked what exactly you should be doing with grass, but to be honest, as far as I'm aware, you just throw some poo on and then it's fine. That's how you do it in real life, at least according to literally every one of my neighbors. When it's like springtime, the neighborhood smells of poo. Ooh, it smells of poo. All of it, because everyone fertilizes their lawns for some reason with poo. I will say though, hopefully not their own, and hopefully not random pigs like we do, and hopefully they're not spending like £6,000 or well, £6,000 on it, because that will be weird. That will be really weird. Yeah, I'm having a bit of a tired day as well again. Naturally. It seems like I mostly have those, so if I am a little bit slower today than I usually am, which, well, that doesn't bode very well at all, does it? It's not like I'm quick, usually. But if I'm a bit slower, that's probably why. Lack of sleep. My fave. But anyway, since we're not doing anything that requires... Right, chipper. Just thought it was my harvester. Wondering why that was out in the middle of nowhere. But that's over there. But yeah, since we're not doing anything that requires a bunch of... I was going to say a bunch of attention, but you probably should be paying attention when you're driving heavy machinery. But yeah, it's not like I need to... I don't need to have great reactions in terms of like reflexes today, which is good. Because I wouldn't have any. Why is it going diagonal? That kind of annoys me actually, because there's no reason for it to be going diagonally. Yeah, like why is it not going the same way as the current lines? Why is it going diagonally? Like, has it locked onto this diagonal right here? Is that what we're aiming for? It looks like it. Wait. Hang on. It's not diagonal? It turns? Oh. Oh. Okay. I mean, fine. As long as it kind of works. And yeah, like I was saying, I'm having a bit of a slow day. I looked at the amount of money to try and figure out if the AI worker had finished and purchased new slurry. And then I saw my money. I was like, whoa! They've bought 50 grand worth of poo. No, I bought a trailer. I just forgot conveniently and immediately thought, oh, it's all poo. Of course it is. Ah. It's a good thing that these tractors aren't real, because I would probably be a danger to society. Boy, oh boy. Let's zoom on over again and have a peek. How are you doing over here? Where are you? There we go. That's not it. Here we go. Okay, we're starting to see a little bit of a spread. Yo, how have you missed? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the AI worker is not particularly good at spreading poo, which is terrible. It's a very important skill to have, poo spreading. Because if you're not spreading poo, what are you doing with your life? Like, come on. Come on. We'll see when the pop-up shows up and tells us that the AI worker is done. We'll also see how much it costs to do. I don't know how much it would be. Hopefully not too much, because we still don't really have a steady source of income. Mostly because we're still waiting for the chickens to lay eggs, the pigs to grow old, the sheep to be sheared, and the cows to actually multiply. Reproduce, cows, please. Because they don't produce any milk. So the only resource they produce is meat, which is, well, themselves. And we can't really sell the cows we have, because then we have no cows. Then we have to buy them again. The entire point is that we raise them and then we sell them when they're well, old, and they become food. Right, yes. Right. Only the best of foods. Yeah. Yeah, today we're probably gonna... I mean, I was gonna say, we're probably just gonna take it easy. That's literally every time we play this game. But we're probably just gonna do this field. Windrow bale. Make sure that the AI worker didn't miss any of the poo. No. Miss any of the poo that they weren't supposed to miss. Oh, you. Then probably cultivate that field. So we oh, there we go. Now the money's ticking down. Now the money's ticking down. Ooh. Oh boy. Alright, does it tick down every time they turn the tanker on, maybe? Can't remember how that is. I think that's how it is. Okay. Go, go, go. You can do it. Mm-hmm. We're taking fast. Eesh. Eesh. either way, we have convenience now, since we got quite a bit actually, of money from the selling of wood chips and trees. So we do have a little bit of money, and we also have, okay, there we go. AI worker B has completed their task. Well done, AI worker B. Well done indeed. That means, see, let's have a quick peek. This seems like you've missed here, and here, and here for some reason. That's probably just a shadow, but this isn't, I don't think. Ah, right, I forgot. When I jump out of this, it doesn't keep going. Oops. Oh well. Oh well. The important part is we might have to add some poo. All right. When we start the next row, line, whatever, we can check the map and see if it's changed. If the nitrogen values have changed. I feel like it probably shouldn't, because quite honestly, how would anyone know the new values? Unless we take new soil samples. Or like, I don't know if they take effect immediately. Maybe it takes a while. Still at 62, 0 nitrogen. So it might take a while just to settle in or something, I guess. I don't know. It might. It might not. I don't know. Okay. We zoom over. No. We'll start immediately and completely ruin the second headland, because why not? We already did it once, we may as well keep doing it. Kind of. But yeah, there's not a lot left, and baling is going to be the bothersome part. How big could you have? 180. Fuel costs. Whose fuel costs? Mine? I wonder what fuel costs those are. Because I feel like mine should probably be when I actually refuel, or when I buy fuel for the fuel tank that we have. I don't know. It just feels odd that there should be fuel costs. I want to check. I'll check. You can only do 125s anyways, okay. Can only do 125s. Yeah, so guess we don't need to worry about that. We'll have the exact same sized bales everywhere. We really need to. Well, really need to. Say that if it's a hurry, we need to prepare that field over there, the very green one. We need to prepare that for oats. Which was that March? Yeah, we can plant that in March. So we have a little bit of time on our hands. Can we actually like do catch crops in between every oat? Every oat planting and harvest, could we? It kind of looked like it because well, I can't drive. Kind of looked like that because of the calendar. Come on, please, game. Thank you. Let's see. Yeah, so if we harvest it here, and then in October we plant the oilseed radish, and then in November we destroy it, plant oats again. We could do that. It should work. It should be theoretically a good thing to do that. But I don't know how much, how worth it is. Maybe that is a very wide end. Wonder why. There's something silly going on here. There's silliness afoot. And it's actually not me this time. I'm not the one doing the silly. Maybe it's because it turns or something? I don't know. I just work here. Oh, you tiny little bit of snot. Oh well, at least we're done. And the tiny little stray piles we can just pick up anyways. But what we'll do is we will check that we don't get run over by someone. What we can do is we can swap tractors. Because while we don't need the large tractor for the baler, we might need it for the bale trailer, because I think this small tractor is exactly 130 horsepower, which is what is required for the bale transport, I should say. The bale transport. I want to make sure we don't like screw ourselves over, because that is not particularly useful in my opinion. Screwing oneself over, especially when it's not necessary to. Whoa. Yeah, going backwards with the small tractor is a little bit finicky because it turns so darn quickly. And then it's also like these tools. They're not really cooperating with me. Then again, neither is my brain, so can I really expect more from tools? The answer is yes, I always expect more. I always expect more. Right, let's leave that one here. We'll teleport over. Right. I see mist here. I think it's somewhere around here. It just turned off right down here. For some reason. Yeah, we have the exact same amount of slurry as we did when we started it, which is very convenient again. What we'll do is we'll go over here and we will spray a little more. There we go. And then there was a bit over in this direction. See if I can see it. There we go. Oh, really? Oh, you. Did I get it? I might have. Okay. That's good enough. We have now nitrogened a little bit. Is it enough? I don't know. Probably the game shouldn't know either because we haven't taken any soil samples, so who would actually know how much nitrogen there is in the soil right now? I didn't even have the crop sensor on, which I don't know, I don't think that actually matters now. Maybe it does actually. Since there's actually a crop growing? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how any of this works. I'm just doing things. Yeah, that's a little bit off. Oh, AI worker, gross. There's poo everywhere. So let's just put this away and not care about it anymore. Let's not wash it. Let's not do anything. We just put it away and pretend it doesn't exist. Even if it's completely covered in poo. Okay, there we go. Leave it, and then since we're about to actually do some work that probably is... Well, we're gonna work with food. Or something that will become food, so... let's wash the... Ooh, excuse me. Let's wash the tractor at least, so that doesn't have a bunch of poo on it. I'm sure the cows and the sheep are going to be very thankful for that. No poo in their food. Nice and clean. Boop, boop. I was thinking of something and then it just disappeared when I thought about poo. Damn it. Hate when that happens. Alright. The green one for hay. Makes sense. Sometimes I have good ideas. I usually color code them. So the hay one is green, the straw is like yellow. And now the straw one was what? Red? How am I supposed to remember that? Now the question is, while I'm doing this, should I just ask an AI worker to cultivate the radish? I could do that. Do I want to? Not really. I want to see what that does, because I haven't done that before. Oh. Have you been unfolded? Yeah, there's no difference, literally no difference. There, and then there's a little bit. Let's not run that over because that needs to keep growing. Be quiet, game. I do what I want. Okay. Okay, there we go. See if we can actually pick up all of the things we should be picking up when we drive over, rather than having the pickup missing things, because screw me. Probably will have that at some points anyways, but so far it's looking pretty good. Okay, and drop.
Oh, hello. Little Bale.
Yeah, this will be good. Lots of good. Lots of good. Yes. Words. Yeah, we need this for the TMR mixer. We need this for because this is basically the only thing that the sheep will be eating. So. And out you go.
Hello.
I'm just laying little eggs. Just laying little green eggs. I missed a little bit. Let's go back because that's gonna just annoy me forever. I think I got him going backwards. Either way, I got it. Already? Damn. Oh. I believe that baling is one of the things that you can't actually get an AI to do. Maybe you can, because it does say activate AI worker, but I thought you couldn't because there's no like grid to follow really. Or like straight perfect lines to follow. Because, well... Oh, quiet game. Well, the windrows are a little bit everywhere. And you don't actually need to have to use windrows in the first place. You could just like go over them as you want. But yeah, it's just easier with windrows, isn't it? Of course. Will you keep rolling? It seems so. So if we will have to go and fetch that one in the neighboring field. We probably do. We probably will have to go fetch that one. Of course. Oh, my neck and my back. All that I've done is sleep. I cannot believe it. This whole being old is not fun. I'm not that old. Truly. I just complain that I am. Mostly because it just hurts everywhere. Like, good morning, have pain. Thanks. Who thought of that? Who came up with that idea? Why have we not evolved to the point where we just don't wake up and have pain because we're old? Come on. Come on. Surely someone should have thought about that by now. A solution that isn't...
Take painkillers.
that I take painkillers because, quite honestly, I don't like to. I prefer to just leave things. Unless I'm in enough pain that is like I can't do anything, can't exist, then I'll take a painkiller, otherwise I won't. I'm not sure why. It's not like I think it's dangerous or anything like that. I just don't. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a masochist or something. I don't think I am. But who knows? Not me. Have the trees changed color? Like, were they green before? Now they're a bit more, well, orange. More autumnal. Feels like they are. I haven't actually paid enough attention to know. I hope that's the case. Because that's nice. Alright, I'm gonna, before we start this next one, because I just remembered it, I was gonna check what the whatchamacallit. It might have been this one. So that would be a mulcher, and I'm assuming since it's a trash fan. That sounds fun. I think it was this one. So theoretically, it's the it's about creating a field and then just removing the field, and then you can build on it or something. Or just have the field, I guess. You could just have the field and then, you know, not bit. Aha! We do have a runner. Lovely. Lovely. Yeah, we'll probably try and go over it with a mulcher. I mean, we are going to anyways. We're going to have a mulcher to go over it for stumps anyways. So at that point, I mean, may as well go over it and try and unrestrict the area since we're already there. So what I was thinking was using like I have modded mulchers, forest mulchers, that don't create fields, because I don't always want to create a field just because I'm getting rid of a tree stump. I'm not sure why that is like a default thing, but apparently it is. Yeah, I was thinking of using one of those first, so we don't create fields, but apparently we might have to, because otherwise we can't build, which kind of is the point. The entire point was to actually build in that forest, and if we can't do that, then, well, the point is kind of slightly lost. We did a bunch of forestry work for, well, money, but not exactly what we were setting out to do. Oh, typical. Almost done. And then...
No.
Why? Let's go over and grab this tiny little bit as well. No, it irked me. Yeah, it's a shame that the restricted area thing is like a bug, because I found people who had complained about that, and it, well, being an issue since the last game. I think it was the last game. 22 at least. I think I saw. So Farmington 22. People are having the same issue, and well, build on the area that you can build on until the area expands for some reason. Is a workaround. But yeah, it's a bit of a shame though that there has to be a workaround for something like that, because, well, what's the point? I do wonder as well if that might be an issue with like hand-placed items, or like objects, I guess. Because if you try to build where there are like rocks on slopes, for example, it will say you're overlapping objects, and the only objects there are the rocks. Which is a little bit annoying, because I don't know if you can actually get rid of those rocks, because they're not really like field rocks, so you can't pick them up, of course, but they're not really the type of large rocks you find in forest that you can just drill to bits and then pick up. They're just huge rocks. Cliffs, maybe. Yeah. It's a little bit of a bummer. But we'll give it a go, see what happens. I mean, we're gonna go over and mulch a bunch anyways. And yeah, we probably wouldn't keep the forest texture, forest ground, if we're gonna build over there. It wouldn't really make sense, would it? Oh, dang it.
Dang it.
We've only had... No, we had 2 runners. One in the neighboring field, and one ran out into the forest. Sneaky, sneaky. Oh well. The one that's in the forest, we might have to... Oh, there's 2 in the forest now. Those we might have to use a bale fork to fish out of there, because I don't think it's going to be particularly easy to go through there with the bale transport. They are a little too big, I think. Unfortunately. Speaking of unfortunately, literally almost done.
Yeah, full. Go again.
Thank you. I love it when that happens. Same with me not taking my turns properly. Oh, come on.
Why are you doing this to me? Game. Just let me turn. Please.
Okay. shiny. This might also be a runner. Depends if it manages to catch some speed going downhill. Now that second one that went through the forest actually went all the way through. That one, it's not going to be rolling out into the... Like there's a little dirt road there. Oh, it's not going to roll all the way over there. That'd be awkward. That'd be really awkward.
Beep, beep.
I know I keep harping on about how much I actually enjoy the way the game looks, but seeing all the water glistening in the distance is quite nice, isn't it? Now I have to keep a little bit of an eye on where I'm going. It does look nice, doesn't it? Just look at that. Nice. Nice. Oh, of course. Right.
Beep, beep.
Bales so far. It's pretty decent. That's pretty decent actually. Well, 25 maybe? Somewhere around that. Probably do need more anyways, but it's a start. It is a start. That is the important part. We have not only so we can make some more cow food, but also so we can hoard a little bit for the sheep when they decide to run out of food. the more pressing matter is the cows. Are the cows? It's the moose, because they eat a lot, especially compared to the sheep. They don't eat much at all. I think I do wonder, I can't remember if the chickens eat more than the horses, but the horses barely eat at all if you have horses. It's a bit of a shame that they're a little bit annoying. It's a little bit of a shame that the horses are a little bit annoying to raise, and it takes a while, and they're not very profitable when you actually finish with them, because the only thing you can do is sell them as like race horses, I'm assuming, or recreational horses or something. I don't think you're selling them off for meat, but I don't know, I'm not sure. Yeah, that's the only thing. You can't really... They don't really produce anything else other than more horses. So, yeah. And they are not particularly profitable because they do cost money, of course, to feed, to take care of, all of that stuff. They take time, and you don't get a lot of money for it. And you basically have to sell them at the exact correct month or exact correct age, because if you don't, the price goes down. I can't remember what age it was. It was like 3 years? I don't think it was 3 years. It might be though. Like they have a peak age. Before and after that, literally by a month, there is a significant difference in pricing, to the point where you don't really want to miss out on that, because the margins are pretty slim anyways. Oh, we're gonna have a runner here, aren't we? Oh, we have one going. We have one ongoing. Man, I'd like to, at some point, get to a point where, like, yeah, now horses are actually worth it, because it's kind of neat. It's kind of neat, just, having horses. But yeah, them not producing anything other than more horses does mean that you are kind of cramping your own style, so to speak. You're losing out on a lot of money. Because if you're gonna have horses, why not just go with dairy cows instead and just have milk? Because then you make money off of the animals you're raising pretty much immediately, rather than having to wait like 2-3 years. Ah, you can sell them to make money. Okay. Close, please. Thank you. But yeah, like I said, they're not particularly profitable. And even if that is not the be-all, end-all of the game, as long as you're having a good time. It's kind of annoying if you have to, like, constantly do a ton of other stuff, otherwise you're just losing money. You know what I mean? It's much more fun to be making money than, I guess, not making money. Surprise, it's like real life. started sneaking into the neighboring field. Naturally. Last little bit. So we're probably gonna end up with like really close to the 28th. Either that or we're going to be just starting on the 29th bale. Just to be annoying. Can't be a perfect amount. Now we're just gonna be it's not that close. It's actually slightly fair enough, but only slightly. Only a little bit fair enough. Not too much. Okay. No. Now we can go and put this baler away. Go fetch the bale transport and pick up as many bales as we can. Moo to you too. Should we start off by what, oh, damn it. Straight back, please. Yeah, for some reason going backwards is not going well today. Wage payment to who? Didn't we pay the AI worker already? I thought we did. Maybe not. Yeah, that wasn't brilliant, but it's good enough. It's good enough. Off to the bale transport, and once we've gotten that barn back, I think we'll hop in the telehandler, grab the bale fork, and then fetch the runners. Wow, two of them have rolled all the way to the edge of the next field. They're almost on the road. Oh, wow, it's difficult to see. Is it because the sun glare in the through the back? It looks a bit milky. I'm gonna milk it. Windshield. That would be really bad, wouldn't it? Milky windshields. We made money from something. I wonder if that's the radio tower pulling its weight again. Tends to do that. Okay, there we go. And this will make it a lot easier to pick up our bales and to organize them. Which is, of course, the most difficult thing. Organizing the bales, making sure they're not doing silly things. Oh no, we don't have to go in there, actually. We need to go over where the bales are. Of course. Where else would you go with a bale transport? Where the bales aren't? No, 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 no. The bales are not here. Okay. B. Operating position. Nice. Perfectly normal. Apparently you can grab them from any direction, which is something. I'm not gonna complain though, because that's convenient for me. Oh. I see. Perfect. Let's go grab these ones first. Oh. Lag. No, stop rolling. Okay, and then there were... There's one right behind the shed. Can't see it. Where is it? It didn't scare me this time, the woodpecker. Where is it? I can't see it, seriously, is it? There's one. Is it that one? See if we can we grab it around the tree? We can. Sneaky. And we go in so we can hopefully sneak around. Where's the last one then? Oh, of course I took the wrong turn. No, stuck. Come on. Thank you. No. Stuck. That should be enough, hopefully. Looks like it. Oh, I found a different tree. Okay, I got it. Now we hurry before it unfolds again. Go in, and then we go through here. Aha! Freedom, we're out. We're out of the woods. Oh, no, 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 no. No running. Damn it. I'll have to hurry up and grab that before it runs into the forest. Because I don't want to go back in there with this trailer. Perfectly catched? Caught. Perfectly caught. Let's see if we have the same thing happen here. Yep. Ah! Not quite. Nope. Let's go with this one. Yeah, basically what I'm going to be doing then is I'll put all of these bales into the bale storage, and then I'll take out as many as I need to put into the TMR mixer and move from there. Can probably start with the 4 that will be left over. Because there were 28 bales and we can apparently carry 24. Oh, well turned. But yeah, that is so much smoother, so much easier than using a telehandler or a front loader. Unsurprising. Tools specifically built to make things easier, make things easier. Who'd have thought? Not me. What I might have to do though, because the like the input is in the bale storage, bale shed, so I might have to unload them and then push them in. And something like there. And then what happens is that you just raise the no, oh, you poop them out like that. Okay. Should have thought of that. Because that actually I could have probably pushed in the oops. Probably could have pushed that one actually, all of them into the bale shelter immediately. Let's see, can I drive into them and push them in? Yes. Ish. It's not brilliant, is it? It works, but does it work well? No. Let's not do that. Idea. Let's back up and pick them all back up again. Clever. And then we can actually just push them in. Because the way that it works with the square bales, I thought that's how it's gonna work here as well. Is that you you basically raise the platform enough that you can just set them all down in a big old tower. Which, well, if that was what would have happened, then we absolutely would have had to push them over. Because that's what I thought was going to happen. But if we can just push them in, I guess naturally sounds like a weird thing to say, but if we can aim the trailer in and then push them out, that makes things a lot easier. Like if we do something like that, then theoretically they should be pushed out straight into the storage. Yeah. Yay, science. Perfect. We'll lower the platform again. And then we go and pick up the last 4. Those we'll put immediately into the TMR mixer, so that can start working on more cow food. And then we'll see. There we go. Yeah, it's a little finicky remembering which buttons do what. Because I feel like the operating position is the, like, it's the same button as turn machine on or turn tool on, instead of, you know, like unfold, because I feel like the unfold is kind of what you're doing, right? You're kind of unfolding the tool, but no, apparently not. Right. No one over there, no one over there. Good, we sneak. What else was it we were going to do? We were going to cultivate this field. And right, try and mulch. Why am I going this way? I didn't need to. I just did. Because this would have been a lot easier if I had the butt towards the TMR mixer to start with. There. I think that should be fine. Right, let's have a peek. Are you working? Materials missing. What? What's missing? Oh, the mineral feed. We need more mineral feed. There's a lot of silage in there. So yeah, we need to go buy mineral feed, which is a little bit of a bummer. Where should we keep this thing? Can we sneak it in behind the chicken coop? Maybe? Probably not. It'll have to be there for now. Because I cannot be bothered. Right. Right. Mineral feed. Which means we do not crash into our own buildings again. Please. Do I have indicators on them still? I do. Silly. Okay, there we go. And then I'll go hop into the flatbed, head on over to the shop, buy some more mineral feed, and get on with it. Get on with cow food making. Then after we've done that, we're gonna... let's see, we'll probably flip a coin so I know what to do. We're either going to cultivate this field, or mulch the tree stumps. Probably both, actually. Okay, here we go. A little bit of a stutter. Okay. Gesundheit. We'll park somewhere around here. We open. Or not, because I pressed the wrong button again. There we go. And then food. Bags of mineral feed. There we go. We'll grab let's grab 8. Yes, that should be plenty. I think. I hope. I really do need to get the forklift going down here. But I also don't want to, because it costs money. But it would be, well, slightly more convenient, wouldn't it? If I could just forklift a pallet on, rather than having to lift 8 separate bags of 5. would be slightly easier, slightly faster. There we go. It's a little bit odd that the cows are basically the only, that I know of at least, can think of right now, the only animal that you can't actually just grow everything yourself to feed. Properly at least. Like you can just feed them hay and grass and they will be fine. But they won't produce at the same efficiency. Because not fed properly. There we go. To home with our new food. New ingredients? Ingredients, probably. Alright. Okay. Should be able to just drive these all the way up to the TMR mixer and drop them in. They should be automatically added if we get close enough, so I shouldn't have to toss them over the sides. That should make things easier at least. The little road that I was going to make from right here up to this little area as well. Okay, if we do that, right. Oh, what's going? It went. Shush and shush. There we go. Now it's running. Nice. We actually have quite a bit of TMR already, so we're actually pretty good. There we go. And cultivating, right? Cultivating. Because that we can do with this one. If we want to do the forced mulching, we have to go fetch the big one, which I've already parked. So we'll start with the cultivating. Because why not? Now, which one was it? It's the blue one, I believe, is the cultivator. The cultivator. Boop. Okay. Okay. Where's the dog? Gone. Okay. hope I won't run into him over here. Question, do we destroy crops? We don't destroy them. Okay, that's good. Good to know. What I'm gonna do though is I'm going to have the AI worker do this, and I'll go and make myself something to drink. Because my throat is a little bit sore, which isn't nice. So, I'll be back in a little after I have... was I the object? We can get a little bit of a... What did I say? Ah, there we go. We'll get ourselves a nice little overview of the AI by flying. Yay, cheating. That looks a little odd from here though, but it's fine. Let's go with that. Seems the AI worker's doing decent. I do wonder if this is the actual way you're supposed to be doing this. I can't remember. Let's have a little bit of a look. Catch crops. Yeah. It is. Use a cultivator, and that's what we're doing. Yeah, I have procured warm drink. It's hot chocolate again. It's hot chocolate because it's good. I like it. It's warm. It's tasty. What else could I ask for? The spoon to not be really hot. Ouch. Actually burned a little. Darn you, spoon. Probably have to wait for that to cool down a little bit before I start drinking it, otherwise I will hurt. But in the meantime we can look at the AI work. It's actually quite a decent shot. Not no, it's smaller on that side. Maybe the field. Maybe this is. Oh, that's a bit of a fisheye effect, wasn't it? Right here. It's pretty good, isn't it? Maybe a little bit down. There. You get a little bit of the mountains, you have the background forest. Yeah, this is probably the better angle, isn't it? Ooh. There we go. There we go. Turn the hood off. Now we can look at the AI do its job while I supervise. I am the supervisor. Yeah, I don't know how efficient this AI worker is at turning around, but apparently, I mean, at least they get some nice straight corners. Which I guess that's good enough. Eh? I guess. Some nice straight lines. Ooh, yeah, that was still way too warm. Let's not have a. Let's wait a little bit on that. Ooh. Tastes good though. It doesn't just taste like warm. It's also chocolate. And to be honest, it's a very good taste. Chocolate is nice. You can do chocolate in this game, which is interesting. It's a bit of a... it's a little bit of an odd one though, because it's not really chocolate. Like the way you do it is you basically mix milk and sugar, and then you get chocolate, because obviously that's the entire process of making chocolate. And we are getting a bunch of extra field stones, I see. Yay! Oh wow. The most useful little spot there. Does it have the lights on? I hope it doesn't, because that would be silly. And again, it would be really silly to be backing up all that distance. Where are you going? Huh? Wait, what? So you start with up and downs and then the outer headland? Why wouldn't you end with the outer one? That doesn't make sense at all. That doesn't make sense at all. I thought the point was that you like you start with the up and downs, so you can then like cultivate your way out. Kind of like when you paint a floor. You start in a corner and then you work your way towards the door. So you paint everywhere. That's kind of how I'm seeing it. Like that's the way you do it. You cultivate in the middle and then the headlands from inside out, because then you will end the entire thing with, cultivating. You won't have to drive over already cultivated ground. Let's see, has the the pH value here is brilliant. The nitrogen is ass, which is interesting. The tillage is mid. The weed control, I mean, don't we have great weed control? Because there was no weeds, and now we're even getting rid of it. The only thing that grew. Isn't that great weed control? Questions. I have many and they will never be answered. We're higher up than the birds. Nice. Can look at the birds from above. How often can you do that? Yeah, I'm not hugely looking forward to going around and picking up all of the rocks again. Can't say I'm looking forward to it. Go, little AI worker, you can do it. You can do it. Let's see if we... Spoon is still really hot. My spoon. Let's see if it's cooled off enough so I can actually have a little bit of a sip. Because I want to have a bit of a sip. Well, not quite yet. Not quite yet, still. This is a great use of my time in the game, isn't it? Watching the AI. Watching the AI do its thing in a very mediocre way. Oh well, at least they're trying. Can't really ask for more, can I? Well, I can, but, you know. Should I? Yes, I should. I am paying for it, after all. I am paying for it. Like, I could be doing something else at the same time. That's the entire point of the AI workers, isn't it? So they can do something that you don't want to do, and then you do something else in the meantime. Like, I could go and get the mulcher and mulch. Do I want to? Yeah, sort of. Am I going to? No. I'm doing nothing instead. I'm doing nothing. Yay! My fave. I should do something though. But nah. Let's not. Let's not. This is kind of sleepy inducing, isn't it? Watching the AI doesn't do its job. Chill music. Good angle. Sun setting. Well, AI doing its job might have been a little bit of an overstatement. Might have been generous. The AI doing its best? Maybe? Maybe? It's doing something. Well, actually, to be fair, it's doing all the things it should be doing. So, you know, it shouldn't be too hard. I was going to say it shouldn't be too harsh, and then I saw it cultivate like 3 centimeters and then left off to reposition. Maybe we should be a little bit more more frugal with our praise of this particular AI worker. It's doing something. But is it a good something? I don't know. Not decided yet. It is at least something though. You can hear the faint tractor noises. At least I can. I don't know if it's actually coming through. Probably not when I'm talking. Nice little 10-point turn. And still had to reposition. Wow. Right, let's get the... wrong one. Let's get our hood back on.
The hood. Go, 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 little AI worker. Go, go, go. You can do it.
Yay! AI worker J. Jimmy! Okay, let's turn off flight mode. There we go. Disable, I can no longer fly. Good. Eesh. Are these large rocks again? They are! Bruh. That's large rocks again. It's the second time we had large rocks come up on this. On this son of a brisket. You have to turn the engine off. Also, parking in the middle of the field? Come on. Come on. Why would you do that? Either way, that's done. So that's good. I don't know if I'm gonna pick the rocks today because the things I want to do more are things that I feel are slightly more pressing matters are mulching, so we can try and see if we can expand our available build area into the forest, because we kind of need it. So we'll put this away. Boop. Boop, I said. And then we'll drive off and park the tractor. And go get a mulcher. I think we'll just lease one because we do have a stubble mulcher. Is that what it's called? For crop stubble, we have one of those, but we don't have one for tree stumps. So we're gonna go grab that. And like I said, I think I'm gonna lease one because I don't think we're gonna need one long term. So we're gonna lease it because that should theoretically be cheaper. However, I do think I'm gonna buy a weight for the tractor that is a little bit bigger than the one we already have, which I think was, say, 750 kilos. We'll see. We'll see. Once we get there, we can check. But I think I would like something that is a little bit heavier. Mainly because the mulchers tend to be heavy as hell. The excavator mulcher, the mulcher that you attach to an excavator, that one is for some reason lighter than the one you attach to tractors. So I don't really know why that is, but it is a thing. For reasons. So we'll go again and park behind where everything is going to be spawning in. We don't crash into the... Oops, I don't need to jump out. Right. Not excavator tools. Mulchers. So this one is the... without... like you can turn off the field creation. Same with this one, but this one is for excavator. So we can't use that one. Yeah, like it's... What was it? It's a third of the weight. Needs far less horsepowers. 360. How many horsepowers does our tractor actually have? Fuel costs. Okay. 348. Ooh. Let's see. Because that might be bad. I think it's this one, yeah, 750. Let's grab one that is 1500. And I like these ones, the 10 Winkel ones. I don't know why. I like the shape. I like the shape. They look neat. And we'll buy that one. Yes. That should theoretically it should counter the weight of the mulcher. Now the big question is, will we have liftoff? Ooh. We're doing fine. The question is, can we actually work with this thing now? Because the tractor we have is not strong enough, really. Doesn't have the schnoz power. Which isn't brilliant. We're being outsped by a bus. How embarrassing. Come on. Come on. We'll try it out. If we can't do it... Dude. If we can't actually work with this mulcher using this tractor, we might have to lease a tractor as well. A big one. But if I do that, I definitely want to make sure, fully sure, that I have all of the area that I want open and uncovered, because yeah, I don't want to let's see if we can find a stump. Here's a stump. Okay, we will start the mulcher. Got it. Can we move? We can move very barely. Okay, so we're getting rid of the tree stumps. If I were to lower it, can we move? We can move. Barely. Wage payment. Yeah. Typical people want wages for their work. Yeah, this is probably not gonna work. We're gonna try and do this larger scale. So what we'll do is We'll grab a bit of a light and see. Overlaps on another. Right, area restricted. So right here we have a. See if we can find the area. So past. So in between these two tree stumps. This one and the kind of star-shaped one. Let's see if we can... Careful. I kind of want to keep that one. So I have something to work with. We go over it, like proper mulching. Okay. Turn it off again. But yeah, this is not going to work, so we're going to have to get a new tractor. Area still restricted. Yeah, that is not brilliant, is it? No, it doesn't feel like it's doing field creation though. Which I think it's supposed to be. Yeah, we can't even move now. I'm not moving. I'm trying, but I'm not moving. We're going backwards even. Wow, I can't go forward, really? Wait, was it the rock? Is that it? Darn you, rock. What if we stick the tines in now and go? It's not creating fields, I don't think. It doesn't seem like it. Is it really not? It's not. Wait, did I get the don't create field? Mulcher I might have. I can't remember which one I got. Yeah, I keep getting stuck on things. Excuse you? Yeah, we are going to give up for now, because I'm going to have to rent a tractor for this, and if I'm gonna rent a tractor, I want to make 100% sure that I'm not going to be wanting to cut any more trees down, because yeah, so what we're gonna do then is we're going to check. Where are they? Where are they? Is 540,000 liters enough? Let's see how. Is there? That is 730 should be fine. We have that one something like here. I'm trying to gauge sizes now. And that's it. So we will have that one here. And then we have some kind of manure heap. Preferably somewhat large. Could also do this one, but that one's quite large. It does fit a lot though. Manure heap. Could do something like that. Where is the the slope. That's the important bit. So before the trees. But okay, thank you for the lights. That actually helps. Something like here. Maybe slightly further in. But yeah, something like that could work with this one more like here. And then we have the road up here. My little corner container can be over here. We'll have to take out some of these trees as well. Yeah, if we just the slurry container tank, and the manure heap is going to take up all of this spot, so or all of the area that we have cleared out. And we need, what was it we wanted? We wanted a fish food and probably a spinnery. We don't need a big one. So like a spinnery like this could be, yeah, no enough money. That one is not large. That's good. I know there's, yeah, this one's slightly larger. Is it? Is it real? Let's compare it. Comparison should be easier. It's slightly larger than the pigsty. And I already lost where it was. Where are you? There we go. Yeah, I think this one's slightly smaller, but I do like the look of this one better. So probably just go with that. Unless I'm going with something like this, but I don't really like these. I don't really like these the smallest ones. They don't look too good. We also need space for the onion packaging. Don't need a baker, we don't need a carpentry, we don't need a dairy because we don't have dairy. The fish food factory isn't that big really. Sawmill, quarry, vegetable processing. Aha, spinnery. Again, this is slightly smaller, I would say, and it fits the aesthetic since it's literally supposed to be here. What am I looking for? A spinnery or there we go, a small fish food factory. So we could have this one. This is a modded fish food factory, which honestly, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty decent. Right, we also need some kind of grain mill. Right, probably not this one. This one would be enough, but Oh yeah, right. Line production. I have a small. Oh yeah, this is perfect size actually. This one we could just plop down somewhere else. Nah, probably not. Probably not. If we're gonna have like a production area, we probably should have the productions in the production area. But we could have, like, for a grain mill, we could have this one. It's old. It looks quite decent. The option, of course, is to have. Come on, brain, help me. Yeah, the option, of course, is to buy some of the productions that are already on the map. these aren't. Oh. I was trying to read the sign. No parking. And also no parking. But yeah, like what we really want to, have is, of course, we need somewhere to make flour. We need somewhere to make oil, canola oil, for the fish feed. We need the fish feed factory. We don't really need a spinner, but I would like one. Maybe this small one works then? I don't really like the look of it though. Like the fish food one looks decent. Oil. See, the thing is this big enough? Like, will that actually produce enough oil at a decent pace? Or do I need to like have a larger one? Spinnery, where is it? There. Yeah, I'm not sure. Might just grab one of these then. It's still gonna be like big and bulky and not very good looking. Then may as well have that one, but it's gonna take quite a bit. It's a little bit. I don't know if cheaty is the correct word, but yeah, these are way cheaper than any of the other ones. Let's see what productions are there. There's a windmill. There's no way to get oil. Let's have some more hot chocolate while I'm pondering. There we go. Spoon noises. This is actually a good good temperature right now. We could just make the or buy the spinner that is already on the map. The spinnery, the windmill we could buy. Where are they? There we go. Let's hide everything that isn't the production so we can see. There's a tailor shop. We don't need that one. We don't need that one. Bakery, carpentry. Is it all the way down here? Biogas, sawmill. The spinner is down here. Quarry and stonemason. Where's the windmill? Did I see the windmill? I don't think I did. I should just take all of them and the wrong one. Windmill tag, where are you? Blink at me. Hello? Okay, well, at least we know that the spinnery is down here. Is the windmill not actually... Ah! Yeah, we have to actually build the windmill, which means we have to buy this area, which is expensive. So we're gonna have to find somewhere else. But we could. How much is the spinnery? 180, and that's how much it costs to build it, isn't it? Let's teleport back home. If we were to build the same spinnery, which I would like to do, if we're buying or if we're building one, because it looks quite nice. Yeah, so it's the same. I may as well just buy the one that's on the map, because, well, I may as well. Now then, what do we do with in terms of grain and oil, or well, mill? Do we just do one of these and one of these? I could do that. It feels a little cheaty because they're cheap. Like 25k compared to the what? The cheapest grain mill. 288 and 240. Yeah. Oh, they're cheaper even than the small productions. Ooh. How about then we'll clear out a bit more over here in front of where I will be living, and we'll put the small oil mill and the small grain mill, maybe even the small spinnery. No, probably not the spinnery. We can sell the wool until we can afford to buy the spinnery that already exists. But we can build one each of the. Oh wow, this is tiny. Wow. They're super tiny. They're so small. Are the modded ones the same price? Yes, they are. Because I was thinking if we use these, we can like drop down a shelter or something and have both of them under the same roof, which would look nicer. I might do that. But the important thing to start off with is we need to clear out more trees. Yay! Thought we were done with trees, so did I. We are not. Where did I place the winch? I can't remember where I put the winch. That's not good. Let's just turn all the lights on so I can see in all directions. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have the winch on the back this time, I think. Did I put it in here somewhere? Put it in here somewhere? Nope. I might have dropped it somewhere closer to the trees, which would make sense. That's where the tree work happens. Those are tires. Yeah, it's not here. So I probably dropped it somewhere around here. Oh, it's right there. Damn it, I've gone past it so many times today. And we'll have it on the back this time. And what I think I will do is, I think we'll just wood chip all of the trees, because it's kind of simpler to manage, it's a bit simpler to work with. And that is quite literally the only important thing. It's simple and I don't have to think too much. But that does mean that we can probably sell a bit more of the wood chips that we are creating rather than saving them for January, when they're supposed to be at a better price. A little bit further forward, and then we'll go a little bit backwards. That is going to be a lot more. Hey, that works. We do that and then we don't move. It's fine. I mean, we know it works, so we can literally shoot the wood chips through the trailer. So going slightly over the edge shouldn't be an issue, I think. Yeah, I think we'll do all of the things that I just said, and probably we'll forget about in, well, 15 seconds probably. I should write it down. I'm gonna write it down. Hang on. There we go. Can delete that bit. I have a text file with a bunch of notes for this save specifically. Small oil and grain mills until loaded by spinnery on map when loaded. Slurry tank plus manure pile. Heap, actually. Heap behind pigs. And then after small oil and grain mills, build larger ones. There we go. What else was it? What else do we need? Right. Onion packaging. Do we need anything else? We might need another, like, grain storage. Grain storage question mark? Because we currently have barley and wheat. The barley can be chicken food. Do we need that large of an area then? Off. Because we can only fit, what, 750 liters in at a time? We don't really need all of that. We could have just a smaller silo somewhere. Could even have one like here. Look at it. It's so tiny. How much do they have? They have 680 liters left. 37 pieces of eggs. More eggs, please. Don't you talk back to me. Ah, they're mocking me, the rascals. They're mocking me. Their smug aura mocks me. Hello. I just blinded that little piglet. Okay, did I not? I thought I filled more food, did I not? Did I just buy more food? Because I'm fairly sure I bought more pig food. Did I? And then I didn't I? Yeah, so, right, we haven't actually refilled. We should do that. We should do that before we forget. So I'll do it right now, immediately. And then we'll just toss in as much as we can. Should probably have the front weight as well, just in case. We do have a little tractor after all. I don't know if the big one can actually fit in through the door. It probably can, but I would have to once again drop the winch. And I don't want to. Grab. Okay, we'll just fill the entire we'll just grab everything we can, and or do we? Do we? Because I'm not sure. Can we? If we take it out of this container thingy, can I put it back? Ooh, yeah, this might fit like 15,000 liters. Let's not fill it all the way. Then, or just stop filling. Let's go for like 6,000. Yeah, that should be good enough. Hopefully. Now let's see if we can maneuver our way in. It's rough, and it's kind of... Ooh. Okay, we're now pointing straight at the door. Open the door. Stay out of there. Oh, they're not in the way. Quick, hurry. Hurry. The pigs are not in the way. Let's hurry up before they get in the way. There we go. Dump. While we're dumping, I'm gonna close this door because we're going out the other way. There we go. Nice. Did we emptied it? Yeah, good. Yeah, I think it's 15,000 liters, so we can fit. We could have fit all of it, I think. To you too. Young piggy. There we go, and then we'll go and close the door. We'll put the trailer away, since it's done its job. Well done, trailer. And then we can was there anything else I wanted to do that's like something I kind of need to do this month in game. I kind of want to go around and try and find some of the collectibles, which I feel like should be a little bit easier to do when it's dark. Oh, I just thought that I need to do two things really. Probably can do them next month though, but the canola field, this one has weeds growing. How long is it until we can until we have to harvest it? It's literally next year, almost an entire year. 10 months? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, well, I can count. So 9 months until we have a little baby canola. Oh, stretching. But that means we're not in a hurry, but we do want to add another layer of fertilizer, because reasons. Why are the numbers faded? That is incredibly annoying. Why is it faded? Now I can't see properly. This one's halfway on the last one, which is tillage. What does that mean? Well, this one's mediocre on pH and nitrogen. This one's great on nitrogen somehow. This one's bad apparently. And that one's halfway on nitrogen? No, nowhere. It's half on pH. Yeah, like I can't see. Why is it like that? Is it because it's dark out? We don't know. It wasn't like that before, was it? It was brighter, wasn't it? Yeah, this is odd. Because we used the catch crop, so this should go up. It might not have. Same with this one. Might not have updated yet. It might need the mouth to go, but I don't know why the background for these have gone more transparent. That is a little bit annoying. But yeah, I don't need to do that right now, and I can go over with a hoe next month. That should be fine. Just gonna make sure that the growth stage is hasn't gone up. Yummy. Because if the growth stage goes up, that means we probably crush it if we drive on over it. So we'd need look at that. That's a weed. And here's another one. But yeah, if the growth stage goes up, that means we might destroy it if we drive on it, so we'll have to be a little bit careful. But we can of course check that fairly easily. Well. so I can see my screen. There we go. Yeah, what do I need to do, really? What do I really need to do? Nothing, really. This I can take care of next month when it's bright outside. And this one basically has to just sit and rest for a few months until March, when we can plant the oats that we need. These two just have to grow because they're grass. That's what they do. They grow and they grow again. Noah, he let his onions wither. You silly. Silly. Ooh, the cotton is ready for harvest. Have they set up the... No. Yes, maybe. I completely missed that there was a section for harvesting. Really? A Unimog? Really? No cotton though. Interesting. Oof. Oh, at least the good thing is that since I didn't actually I got distracted since I didn't I don't have the, what was it, FarmCon pack. You don't see those tractors anywhere, at least, because they are usually everywhere and I don't like them at all. I do not like them at all. And they don't like me. Yeah, doing contracts is a decent way to make some decent money, but yeah, don't really need to. I'd rather not, to be honest. Like, it's fine. It's not bad. But 29 trees with this equipment? Are you serious? Really? That's gonna be like 5 trips. Jeez. Katie. How could you? How could you do this? But yeah, that is something you could be doing. But I don't want to because it feels wrong. I have my farm to take care of. They can take care of their own. So we have 2 options then. Number 1 is to chop down some more trees. Number 2 is to go exploring and try and find some more collectibles. It could be super easy to do just by flying over, but I don't want to do that. What was the water mill? Right there. So we've been here. We looked at that one that didn't have anything. Where was I thinking there could be? There was one at this waterfall. Are there any other? Could be one here then. Could be one here. We could go and check. Or see if we can get over there. It's a little iffy because they might be out of bounds. don't remember where this one ends, but we could go here, could go here. I think we checked around here and didn't find anything. Feel like this area could have something. Maybe something up here. I feel like the lighthouse island's probably the greatest culprit or the suspect. Well, we can try these things that look like waterfalls. And oh boy, let's teleport. It got dark. Oh right, starting the engine makes it a lot easier to drive around. Oh, no worries. It's a little bit difficult to drive when it's dark. I can't see what I'm doing, and I'm not good at driving when I can see what I'm doing. But we'll head to the waterfalls as a start, and see if we can find any collectibles there. The huge upside of this vehicle is that you can see very easily either way. The moon! There's a full moon. How about that? Okay, we'll head through Spruce Bridge? Spruce Bridge, I think. And then to the waterfalls. Side of the road because I had a little bit of a hot chocolate, which is now warm chocolate actually. Yeah, Spruce Bridge. Oh. Yeah, we picked up the collectible that was by the waterfall over there somewhere. There. Which leads me to believe that there might be more collectibles near waterfalls. They feel like they probably should be close to waters, considering they are all like, what are they called? Flask mail? What's it called? Messages in bottles. So yeah, since they're all messages in bottles, it would make sense if they were all in water. Slow. No, you slow. How dare you? Don't talk to me like that. And there's a building here. Let's go and have a little look around. I'm not breaking in, I'm just looking for valuables. Yeah, they didn't have any valuables. I'm not a thief. Okay, we'll turn up here again and follow the... What's that? No, it's just a regular rock. It's like, is that gravestone? It's a bit macabre for this kind of game, isn't it? But no, it was just a rock. Yeah, I can't really see any like green lights which they would have. The messages in bottles, bottle messages. Oh, okay, I found, here we go. That's as far as we can go. That's a shame. So I'm assuming there are no messages in bottles over in that direction. Since I'm not allowed to go there. Shame. Okay, I'm assuming there's not going to be any at the other one either then, because I'm probably not going to be able to go over there either. I will probably be stopped. Yeah, road closed. That's the end. No one there. We go. We'll still give it a go and see if we can get to the other one. Which is a while. Shall I go recon? Probably should be standing in the middle of the road trying to look at a map and failing to understand it. What's here? Ah, right, there. There. We can't go there. That's too far. Why is this little bit really bright? Let's go check what that is, because even if it's nothing, like, even if it doesn't have valuables, it has intrigued me. So I want to know what it is. I want to know. Oh well. Really, dude? Prick. I'm the only one who's following the laws of the road. Can't believe it. Of all people, me. Probably it doesn't apply here anymore. So let's stop caring. Let's zoom. Then it's behind here. What do we just go here? Wait. What? Is it just this? Really? That's it? What? Really? It's just a shed? Why is it a different color? That's just odd. I don't like it. It peeves me. Get back to the four-wheeler. We can drive along the river. Or the creek, I guess. It's not really much of a river, is it? We can see if we can find any, if we can spot any faint green glow. Smooth. Pro driver and that. This is the end, yeah, okay. Hang on. This is supposed to be the waterfall looking area. This is no waterfall. I have been deceived. I have been deceived. That bothers me a lot. I don't like being tricked. Ah, stonemason. Just trying to go around. Okay. else could we try? What's this place? Coal mine. And this place? What is this place? Bloody hell. Let's go and have a peek. What? Let's not get run over first though. Because that's not very healthy. Just speeding through town. Since no one's awake anyways. Somewhere around here I would like to be able to just go up. That's a little steep actually, we might not be able to. Yeah. We're gonna have to go all the way around. Oh, we might be able to go up here. We are on a four-wheeler after all. It's supposed to be an off-road vehicle. There we go. Okay, of course. Railing. Where does it end? Does it end? It doesn't end. Damn you. Damn you, safety. No, seriously, where does it end? Bro, let me in. Let me on the road, please. I was just being cheeky. I'm gonna have to go back to literally where I drove into the woods to get back onto the road. Jeez. Almost all the way. Wow. Yeah, that was a great shortcut. Well done, me. That was a very flat rock, isn't it? That's very flat. Ah, the moon. I see. Now those are production marks. Production points. I thought I saw something green. Ooh. Ruins. Surely. Hello. Yeah, these ruins are so disappointing. There's never anything. Where's the loot? Where? Where are they? Speaking of where are you? Okay, let's just get on with it then. Keep going till we get to the place where I wanted to have a look, which obviously is right up there. So we have a long way to go because we can't go up here, and if we manage to find a gentle slope, we'll find a railing on the other side, so may as well go around. We're building here. What's this place? The castle's over there. Can I open here? I can't go in. Okay. Let's peek through the windows. I am no thief. I'm just looking for valuables. Think anyone would believe me?
I promise. I'm here to steal.
I think this might belong to this. Is it that one? 64? belongs to this. Yeah, so if I buy this 64, then I might get this garage as well. Which is nice. I guess. Okay, it's up here and to the right. Somewhere around here. Ooh. Still indicating no. Well, it sounded like I did. Somewhere around here. Not real. Oh.
Surely this is not it. This little wall.
No, it's this thing. So again, it's if you buy the land, you get basically a shelter to start out with, which isn't, again, not too bad. Let's also, since we're already over here, let's pay a little bit of a visit to the whatever this was. I can't remember. This is the production area. Was it? Ah, this was coal mine.
This is coal mine.
Did I just... Ah. It has coal and coal. You can buy lots of coal. What do you use coal for? Probably not in fish breeding. Probably not in vegetables. Stone, is it? No. What would you use coal for? Coal blast furnace. Where's that? Blink at me. In town? They have a coal blast furnace in town? Jeez. Would the BGA want? Surely not. Surely the BGA wouldn't want coal. No. So what do you use coal for then? It seems you can buy it and sell it. So you can buy it for 1,417. You sell it for more? Is that what you're supposed to do? You're supposed to like buy it at the lowest and then just keep it around until it goes up again? That's kind of boring. If you can't really use it for anything. Are there any... Let's just turn the engine off while I scour the factories added by the DLC. I mean, it's not going to be the tailor shop, it's not going to be the stonemason. It literally tells me, doesn't it? Yeah, like there's nothing that wants coal, so there's just coal to be there, to have it? I don't know. Seems a little odd. Let's see if we can get down here so we don't have to go all the way around again. I think no. Because we are upside down. No, we're sideways. It looks like we're upside down. Wow. Okay, but can I ask why we ended up upside down? Wait, I can actually move. What? Like, it's not that much of a slope. Why did why did we fall over? What? 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 You can't even go down there because there's a darn fence. So we have to go back around the long way. Because who... Let's try to avoid the flip over spots. Okay. Well. At least the coal mine is a place you don't really need to go. Or in a spot where it would be in the way of something else more useful. But yeah, I don't know what the point of it is. If it's just to buy coal to sell the coal, that's kind of boring. Oh well, let's go home. I did check the places I intended to. And a few more. And I found absolutely nothing. I found so much nothing. It's ridiculous how much nothing I found. So we'll just head on home and do we start chopping some trees down? Maybe. Oh, we're fine. Keep going. Okay. I thought there was an intersection. Not for me. Not for me. I feel like the music's a little bit quieter today. I don't know if it is because it actually is, or what it is. It just feels that way. Where's this place? What is this place? It's a hole. It's a bad hole. Fun holes have fun things in them. That one had nothing fun. There was stuff, but it was boring stuff. Rubbish, I say. Rubbish. Oh. Is it faster to turn here? It kind of is, yeah. Let's do that then. No green glow. I'll still keep an eye out for the for potential valuables, but I'm not a thief. Nope. Oh, is this like a secondary farm? Because this looks very much like a silo of some sort. Yeah, this looks like it could be like a secondary farm. Here's the, like, there we go. We have a manure heap, I believe. This looks kind of nice. Some neat pillars. Garage. Is there no whatchamacallit? Farmhouse. Wow. Yeah, it really isn't my quickest day today, is it? Jeez. Farmhouse? That was difficult. I'm gonna go up and check what the building up here is. Because it looks very square. What kind of square building do you have up here? Huh? What? 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 Yeah. Right, let's move on with our business, which is moving on from here. What in the world? Yeah, that's probably... Either that's... Have I looked through here? There are so many ruins, but I haven't found anything near them. Or in them. Which is weird. It's a ruin. Where are the treasures? Where's my treasures? Train's not here, so we can stand on the tracks, it's fine. It's also the middle of the night, so even if the train was here, it wouldn't see us. Yay! Hang on. Where am I gonna come out? Right, okay. So this is a very sharp turn going backwards. Oh well. We will end up where we are supposed to end up anyways. What's that? A bathtub and a scarecrow? And a bucket? What kind of game is this? Why is there a scarecrow in here? Tree stump? Am I gonna be haunted now? It kind of sounds like there's something else running after me. I'm not a huge fan. Like it feels like there's a slight delay in the footstep noises. So it sounds like there's something running behind me. Right around the haunted house. Man. Oh well. We have done our little excursion. Found absolutely nothing except for, well, nothing. But we did find a whole lot of it. So, I guess that's something, right? But yeah, we'll park up. nice if the lights actually helped going backwards as well. Do we have like a light switch in here so I can, you know, see? Nothing. Who doesn't have lights in their buildings? Their work buildings? There's a generator of some sort. Or just an engine. Alright. Turn the lights off. They don't need to be on. There's an outdoor light that isn't very good. No indoor lights. Brills. We should have had goats. We should have had goats instead of the what are they, Welsh sheep? Yeah, Black Welsh Mountain. There's this. It's kind of yeah, black sheep and the red colouring. Imagine if it had been goats. It would have been it would probably have been cancelled at some point. He followed me home. He did. The bastard. Damn it. We're haunted. We're haunted. We're doomed. We're doomed. Oh, right. Before I forget. Is it in here? There is a sort of... I think it's a decoration. That I would like to have. Because it's quite neat. And it's actually useful. There we... God, it's not that one. It's a different tree stump. Oh, it's a plane. Yeah, I've gotten thoroughly rattled by the that house with the scarecrow. It's not in the big decoration package, so if we scroll past that, we find the... There it goes over to the additional decoration package. It's not there either. Okay, now we go over to Highlands fishing, so it's not in here. It could be others. There we go, the tool trunk. I want to place that one somewhere. Let's... Oh, we can see how bright does it get. Oh, very. At least I can see. Where would I place this one? We could have it over by my house, maybe? Or well, that's Walter's house, actually. I guess, so we should probably have it around where I'm going to build my house. Somewhere around... if I have it... something like here? There? Did I actually change the... It kind of did. And of course I took the long way around. Was it forest? Roots us? Leaves dirt? Ground us? First leaves. First cones. First branches. Dirt zones. Let's go forest ground us. Or leaves dirt. Leaves dirt. Let's go with leaves dirt. Now we can add some grass. what that does is if we run over to it, the reason it's neat is because it's a nice little stump. Where did I put it? Where did I put it? It's a little further away. Where did I put it? No, seriously, oh, there it is. So I can and I can put the things away. So now I only have my fishing rod. Then, if I want to grab it, I just don't take the spray can. I want to take the chainsaw. There we go. Now I have a chainsaw again. It's perfect. And then I can just put it away over there then later. And it's suddenly a decorative object. It's great. It's fantastic. Yeah, we're probably gonna need to cut down a lot more trees. Probably something to... Probably in a fairly straight line from this stump and in. So, along these. Should I mark them? I do have the spray. Oh, yeah, let's see. From here. This one. Let's go with this one. And then that one. Really? There, and then maybe in. Maybe that one. Let's make sure we're not too far away. So it's, I think, that one. Oh. That one. Really? Why does it hide my crosshair? Why am I hearing things? I think it's that tree, then here and here. I think. Either way. So it's here, here. Yeah, that's a decent amount of area actually. And it's gonna be a lot of trees. Did I go? No. Yeah, no. We are fine. Do you want the light on though? So we're gonna chop down a couple of trees. Mostly so we have a little bit of space to work with. And if we chop this one down, we should be able to have a little bit better of an idea of exactly how much space we get. If we just chop that one down, we now have a reference point. Yeah, and I think the next one is this one, right? Yeah. So we'll have basically this area. That is just wonky a little bit. But yeah, we will have pretty much the lit up area here. In width, not in like height, because I think this is the seam. It's the end. Oh, and I just remembered another thing that I would like to put in. It's in here. There we go. Hand plant sapling. Storage building with one shovel and space to store some tree saplings. 2 shovels, I only need 1. There we go. Where do we can plant, we place Where's the front? Like so. Can have that one also near the near where the trunk storage is. There. Because what we can do then is, when we feel like it, we can just buy a sapling, I guess, or a few, shove them in here, and then we can plant the trees that we're going to be replacing along the line, along this line over here, because we didn't really need to cut this specific tree, and we might want to have some more like around here to create more of a barrier to where the poo storage is, so it's not immediately visible and in your face whenever you're around. Look, here's poo. Don't think that's very necessary, so we'll probably do that. And that's what that's for, because you can literally just use this one and like so, and then you go and basically just plant. But you need to have tools, and I don't. Return. So that is for when we have a little bit more of an idea of where everything is and where we can plant everything. Build everything. When we have built things, then we can figure out where to plant the trees so it looks nice. Because I don't need this one anymore, we can put that away. Return spray can, so it's quicker to get to the chainsaw. Yeah. This was meant to be about fishing. This save. Fishing and making fish food and all of that good stuff. What have I been doing the entire time? Forestry. Mowing grass. Spraying poo. It's kind of typical though. Like, I'm great at having ideas and plans and then never actually getting to where those are being put into action. Also, I'm fairly sure that my chocolate, formerly known as hot, is pretty cold now because I forgot about it for a while and it's been like 2 hours. And the other one? Did this one not really not fall? Did I not cut through that? Wait, really? Really? I didn't cut through that part, the first part of the tree? I just cut through the second part? Oh, hang on. Now you're being silly. I'm too lightweight, I can't actually tackle it. Yeah, if I were to attach the winch, I'll probably have like the tree trunk and then let's see if we can find a tiny bit. No, maybe not. Maybe it's just standing there like an asshole. Assholes don't really stand like that, do they? They cower. Either way, let's chop this one down as well. And like I said, we'll just make all of these into wood chips. Because quite honestly, it's easier it's easier.
There she goes.
I like how it's 9,000 liters of wood or 27,000 liters of wood chips. I feel like there's a significant increase going on there. I can't really get to that one, so I'll have to drag the two big ones out first. Let's do that. Let's just drag them out. See if we can place ourselves over here. I should be able to winch both of them. Really? Right, it's B. There. Now we should be able to pull both of them out. Hopefully. Now we're going forwards. No, don't be stuck. Don't be stuck, you bastard. Come on. Wait, that one's not moving at all. The second one. Dude, what? Which one was detach? Why? Let's just drag them out one by one then. See, this one seems at least to be slightly cooperative. Which is better than not cooperative at all. I do hope it's not actual, like, proper stuck, because that is... might just be stuck behind the stump, actually. Yeah, there we go. And then if we go forward and around and over here. Aha, see? So this can actually work as a mulcher then. Because what I think we've done now is... we have found a stone. Yeah, we have cultivated a little bit of land in here. So that might... Thank you. That might work as a substitute for, I don't know, building buildings. Until we can place things where we want them to be. We can actually build where we want. That worked terribly. Also, let's lift that one up. And these two should be fine to pull out together. Really? Asshole. Asshole. You son of a beach. Got him. Yeah, something like that. Wait. There we go. We have a start on our next... let's actually... Thank you for the third of two options being the chainsaw. Let's get rid of some branches first. Not because I have to, or because it's useful. Well, it is useful. It means I can actually see what I'm doing. what parts are actually usable. Or rather, which parts are not usable. I can see the entire trees. How many left? None. Nice. Right away so we can run. And pull it back out so we can jump. And cut off more. Yeah, this is by far the most ridiculous thing to do. Jumping around with chainsaws. That's what all the cool kids are doing, I've heard. And everyone knows that the cool kids are the ones who know exactly what to do at any point in time. Otherwise, why would they be cool kids, right? Checkmate, nerds. I guess. Hey, got it in the fall. $207. None. Nice. Okay. There we go. I really should put up some lights around here though. Let's try and do that so we can see some more, maybe. Quadruple floodlight. It's not very floodlight, is it? Doesn't light up a lot. That one lights up quite a bit. Medium floodlight, but it... large. Ooh, that is very large. No. 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 I don't think streetlights are going to be very useful. Yeah, even the like large floodlight. I mean, it does light up quite a bit, but like the medium one, yeah, in two directions, but nowhere near where it's actually where you would want it to. Let me just go with a small one. Drop it somewhere like, because I don't want it to like light up for where the pigs are. Too much, at least. Like if I put it over here, it doesn't reach where I want to see. Here, again, it doesn't really reach. In the corner of the pigs. Right here. And then we will toggle free mode. There we go. And then if I don't like it, I can just remove it later, but we kind of need that one for now. We kind of need a little bit of light over here where I'm working all the time. All of the time. Especially since I keep working when it's late. But I'll call it here for today. I'll continue tomorrow. Do some more farming. Well, will it be farming, really? Will it be farming? You know, will I just chop more trees? I'll probably chop more trees and do more tree stuff. Forestry and keeping the pigs awake at night. Yeah, I'll continue tomorrow.